Oh, he got knocked out 3-4 times on my mama. Yeah, Big John knocked him out.
Oh man, say it ain't so. We got WACK100 speaking on Suge Knight again, man. What's the word, y'all? Always watching TV, back with another exclusive. You know the vibes. Make sure and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you're notified whenever I drop. Put up in the comment section, let me know what you think. Follow me on all socials at AlwaysWatchinTV. You know the vibes, man. So we got your boy WACK100 reminiscing on the death row days. He claims Suge Knight got knocked out by Big Jaw, who was actually his Akon manager back in the days, man. Wack claims Suge was trying to bully the producer by the name Detail, and Detail was doing business with Akon. And in the midst of all of that, Big Jaw stalled off on Suge, man. But I'm not going to speak for WACK100. We're going to get into the clip. And you know how we do it over here, man. We're going to pull up at the end of the audio and have a discussion, man. As always, watching TV. You know the vibes. And let's get into the content.
God, what Big Jaw you talking about?
The nigga that's the nigga on the
that's the nigga on YouTube. I don't know where he from.
Oh
though.
yeah, because when you say Big Jaw, I just know him, the nigga that knocked Suge out in Arizona. Suge told me.
No.
You said what?
Yeah, nigga that knocked Suge out in Arizona from Brooklyn. Suge told on him.
Hold on, nigga got knocked out in Arizona?
Oh, he got knocked out 3-4 times on my mama. Yeah, Big Jaw knocked him out. As soon as we bagged up from him, he went to bed that week by the barber. A month later, he went to Arizona playing. Big Jaw knocked him out in the club. You can Google that. They had to take him out on the stretcher. Jaw put hands on him. Yeah. That's Akon's manager at the time. That was Akon. 2 T's and Big D. Big D from my neighborhood, 2 T's from Bounty Hunter, 1 point on security. And Big Jaw really liked and respected Suge because he just did 15 in the feds. And he was like, because of Suge, niggas like me could get out and make money on this independent. And, you know, he really liked Suge. He told him, like, Wack, I want to meet the nigga. And Suge was pressing the nigga Detail, the producer nigga. And Akon had contract Detail to do some songs. So for some reason, Suge thought it was a good idea to go for Detail. So he told Ja, hey, homie, I need that nigga number or something. Like, y'all gonna help me get to the nigga. Ja said, nigga, our business with the niggas, our business, but we don't give a fuck what you do with him. So Ja grabbed his phone to put Detail number in the phone. You know, you put a nigga number in the phone and the name pop up. So he like, my nigga, you already got the number. But as he was that, nigga Suge said, niggas mamas ain't gonna be able to go to the grocery store with me. And Ja mama just died a week prior. Ja fired on him, put him to sleep. And teased them and Big D moved the crowd, rushed the nigga Suge. Mama, bro. But then he told Ja for $150,000 the charges could go away.
But let's be real. So you saying Suge was never like a nigga, like he was never a nigga like that?
No, Suge was, listen. Suge from Compton grew up over there in the mile for real. You gotta think about it. Suge went to college and played for the Rams, all that, right? No criminal record, right? So you gotta think about it. We all got them people in our neighborhood that, they had a mother and a father in a nice home and they grew up right? So no, Suge didn't come up gangbanging with them niggas, with Rock Chisholm and Buntry and all them niggas. He didn't come up gangbanging with them niggas. Reggie lived on the same block. He was the police.
But I'm saying, like, you know how people painted him as being like this nigga, like, at that time Death Row started, was he like a nigga
that
like
nigga had the money and he had the worst of the worst when it came to power rules, some Crips and some Bloods with him. You got a nigga making 100, 200 million a year, bro. He had niggas like Keita Rock with him. You know what I'm saying? He got Rock Chisholm, Country Out, Lip Dog, Timmy, Buntry, Lil Knob. Like, these niggas was monsters. So that's what he got with him. So, you ever seen the president take off when we go to war? President don't do nothing. He get all the glory for it, but nigga, you seen, do you think Barack went to the Middle East when they got Bin Laden?
So you take credit for being his muscle as well?
No, I wasn't. I did business with him, but I'm a power rule, so if we together and it happened, it's gonna happen on the sprint of power rule. I refuse to accept a death row chain. Cause once you take that, now you fall up under Simon Says, and Wack pulled up in the the Simon Said is real, nigga. Why I gotta be the one go to the store? Simon Said do it, nigga. Who paying you? That was real. No, that was real, nigga. That's why I don't call him Simon. When you hear niggas call him that, I won't say that. because I know what it mean.
Niggas
So,
used to call cuz Simon?
Oh, yeah. They still do to this day. Yeah. So, my moving for him, if it had to happen, was just some power. When I pulled up over there, it was business. I'm bringing business to the table. Man, them niggas made less than minimum wage. $2,500, and you got to spend 18 hours a day minimum for 6 days a week. Do that math and divide that by 2,500. Now, yeah, he provided a place to stay and may give you a car with that, but
But was niggas really getting paid back then?
Nigga, they was getting paid what I just told you.
But I'm saying, like, as far as, like, other rappers besides them.
Well, no, that's just the niggas. That ain't the rappers.
Hey, Wack, can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Hey, so we heard about all the scandal was going on with Death Row, right? Can you, like, speak on something like that Suge did, like, bring Crips and Bloods together and get niggas on and, like...
No, man, that nigga,
some of that?
Yeah, I always talk about that. That nigga turned 30 cent. 30 cent, meaning niggas was making 30 cent an album sale to 30%. So that means off of every $100, instead of it being, 30 cent, it's $30. Yeah. Nigga, which is a big difference. I remember the Alcoholics check coming in. J-Ro, J-Ro from Pacoima, he let me see it. And he said, look at this thing. Nigga, it was 3 niggas splitting up 13 cents. Them niggas getting 10 cents a piece. That's the difference between if they was getting $10 a piece, right, on overall, right? So he definitely did that. Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, people like that. MC Hammer, he helped them get them out their contracts. He get a lot of flack for this Vanilla Ice nigga, but technically, Vanilla Ice was robbing a young black kid for $4 million for the Ice Ice Baby beat, wasn't paying. So he came to Suge, and Suge did the attorney, and he was ducking and avoiding him. And back then, when you came into LAX, niggas knew you was there. Niggas knew what drivers you was at, what hotel you was at. And the bitch at the desk at lunchtime, if you slide her 100, she'd give you a key to the door. Right? So that's how he got caught and signed that contract hanging upside down. But that's because the nigga was beat the youngster out of $4 million. They don't want to tell you about that side of it. They shouldn't have took all that. Just do what's right. What else? He definitely employed a lot of niggas. I never got no music money with Suge. And it was weird. Every time I brought him a deal, right, if Suge figured out, we knew, like, if we bring a nigga a deal for $5 million, we knew we couldn't tell him we wanted any of his cut. So what we would do is tell the people on the other side they had to pay us. Nigga, if that nigga Suge found out that I was making $500,000 off the deal, he'll walk away from the whole deal. We don't give him credit for no business with us. None. We do not. That nigga wouldn't help Tony Lane out when he had Quick. You know what I'm saying? I forgot, was it Laneway Entertainment? He had Quick and Sugar Free over there. Like, he wasn't really OFTB. He left him on the back burner. That was Big Y and all them, which Reggie Wright eventually breached their contract before he left Death Row and took them over to American Music, and that's where the relatives came. Suge owed me money right now. I've never made every I brought him a book deal with Zachariah Ali from Philly, right? He over the book deal, get the $500,000 and go do 2 more book deals behind their back. So now I'm looking crazy, right? I told Zach, don't give me no money till that book is done. Now, if you want to give him the money, I'm going to set the meeting up. They met with the nigga, blase, and he ended up spending and doing all he does. So, he didn't have distribution. He had distribution, but he wanted distribution with the majors. He had just sold half his catalog to Koch. Koch gave him 5% of all urban music that comes through there, and Koch could have distributed, but it was an indie distributor. It's the way I went. Koch became E1, right? He wanted back into the major building, and Jimmy Iovine was telling him, we ain't letting you back in. He was like, I'm going to prove I can get back in. It never happened, and Death Row failed.
Well, there you have it, man. WACK100 claims Suge Knight got knocked out by Big Jaw in Arizona. Suge actually pressed charges, then attempted to extort the homie for $150,000 to get the charges dropped. Holy moly, donut child. Now, I actually did some research, and this incident did in fact happen, man. It was back in 2009. Big Ja was arrested after it all went down at a private party at the W Hotel in Scottsdale, Arizona, man. Cops say they were called to the scene by hotel security who warned about a brewing fight between two groups in the VIP area. When the cops pulled up, they saw Big Ja swinging on Suge, man. They said he punched him like twice in the head and knocked him out clean. The suspect was charged with 1 count of felony aggravated assault. And look at your boy Suge Knight on the floor, man. He went night-night. But your boy WACK100 didn't want to seem like a hater. He also went into some good things that Suge did, you know, bringing the Bloods and the Crips together, employing a lot of people, creating opportunities, and things of that nature, man. But even when he did that, he still took shots at Suge, man. But y'all pull up in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel about this, what y'all think about this. Your boy WACK100 still taking jabs at Suge Knight, still talking down on Suge Knight. He even says Suge Knight still owing money right now, man. That man petty is always watching TV. And until next time, I'm out of here. Gang.